Speaking of flying, tonight, aviation buffs, we've got an unusually special treat.
If you've never been up in a hot air balloon, well, tonight you'll get the chance to experience the next best thing.
And Tracy Savage joins us live right now with a roving news center to explain. Up, up, and away?
You bet, Jim.
Right.
Being up in a hot air balloon is really an incredible feeling. It's something that's hard to describe. You're floating in thin air, up in the clouds. You can hear for miles. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but the balloon rally for the Dayton Air Show this year has been canceled. Doesn't mean you're not going to get a chance to see a hot air balloon in action. Over the next hour, pilot Steve Brown is going to be preparing the basket, filling the balloon up with air. At 6 o'clock, we'll come back with our progress report, and then at 7 o'clock, fingers crossed, we should be up in the air somewhere. I say fingers crossed because what we're attempting to do is a technical challenge. We've never done anything quite like this live from a hot air balloon, but really is an incredible feeling, and we hope we can share it with you. Now, I do have the pilot right here, Steve Brown. Are we ready to fly?
Well, I think so, Tracy. If we can just get a little bit of reduction in the wind speed here, it's running about 10 knots right now. We'd like to see it a couple miles an hour less. And if we can just keep the Maverick thunderstorms away, we're in good shape.
All right, well, I'm ready, and we hope you'll be back to join us at 7 o'clock as we take off up in the way in a hot air balloon. For now, on the ground, I'm Tracy Savage reporting live.
Sounds like fun. Thanks, Tracy.
Yeah, right, Tracy. Don't get airsick, though.
As we told you at 5:30, our roving news center crew is getting ready to take a lofty look at Dayton from a hot air balloon.
Tough duty. Let's go live now to Tracy Savage in Kettering to get an update on the story. Tracy.
Well, Jim, we are just about ready to go. We have the basket ready. You can see they're filling the balloon up with hot air. You see those bright colors billowing away. If you've never been up in a hot air balloon, perhaps you're afraid of heights, coming up at 7 o'clock, hopefully we will be floating around somewhere over the city of Dayton. You'll get a chance to see what it's like to experience being up in a hot air balloon. Let me tell you, it's a great feeling, but you can do it from the safety and comfort of your own home. Technically, this is a bit of a challenge. We hope we can pull it off. We'll see you at 7. Reporting live, I'm Tracy Savage.
Okay, Tracy, we'll look forward to that. That is your 6 o'clock.
And now it is the moment of truth for the Roving News Center crew. As we told you at 5:30 and 6 o'clock, News Center's Tracy Savage and videographer Chuck Hamlin are attempting something a little different today.
They are, in fact, attempting to bring us live pictures from a hot air balloon. They should be floating around up there somewhere. Let's see if we can go out live and find them. Tracy, how's it going?
Just great, Jim. See the smile on my face? It gives it away. We've made it. We are now about, 1,500 feet floating over. What is that down there? I guess that's I-35. Certainly can't sneak up on anybody with this hot air balloon. It is so bright and colorful. You can see for miles from up here. You can also hear for miles from up here, other than the occasional blast of the propane tanks. That's your cue, Steve. Hit it. It is very silent. Let's take a look and a listen for just a second or two. It is such a smooth ride up here. You are literally moving with the clouds. Our pilot is Steve Brown, and he is in control. Steve, you've been doing this now for, 12 years? Why did you get involved in this? What kind of joy do you get out of this?
Well, we fly because it's fun. And this was another way to fly, and it's the most fun way to fly we found yet.
What kind of control do you have? How fast can you move it? How fast can you go up? How fast can you go down?
Well, up and down, I can go very fast, up to 1,000 or 1,200 feet a minute. Forward or horizontally, I go only as fast as the wind's blowing. And as far as my directional control, it's only as good as whichever way the wind's blowing.
Any tricks to the trade?
Probably more luck than tricks.
All right. Well, I sure hope you folks back there are enjoying the sight. It's probably not quite as thrilling to be watching it from home, but I sure hope you at least got a good idea of what it's like. It is just such great fun. Oh, Steve, I have one more question. Where do we land this baby?
Well, I'll tell you, Tracy, it'll be that way somewhere.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, reporting live, I believe this is the first time ever reporting live from a hot air balloon. We have to thank our engineers and our videographer, Chuck Hamlin, for keeping this shot so steady. Now let's go back to the news center.
Well, I tell you, Tracy's got guts.
Oh, good pilot.
When we come back, a very special...